Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
And hello once again! Welcome back to this Dark Souls playthrough. I am Avery, also known as Zetter, but we went over this before, and we're in Sens Fortress. Now the first 5 minutes and 30 seconds of this video was something I wanted to do, but I honestly did not have the honest will to do such. Or skill, really. I haven't went through Sens Fortress without taking any damage whatsoever, ever. So I just eventually just said screw it and went through with this Claymore build that you've seen like 2 million times by now. There's me dying. I actually got knocked off and fed to Primeval Demon and so this is the second run as our Wanderer Coat wielding friend with a Claymore. On the topic of Sens Fortress, it's a place full of traps and guillotines. You'll normally deal with snake men and... well, other than that, it's pretty much the only enemy here. When the first time I went through... oh god. The first time I went through here, when I was fairly fresh, I was still... ugh. I hated this place. Like, there's this one part, you're going to see it coming up. I used to get so mad at this, and the trick to it is tilting the camera up so you can see where you're actually going. Watch out for this right here, because there's a bit of a fall, or not fall, there's a bit of a boulder. And that boulder will mess with you so hard if you're not careful. If you noticed in my video Wizard Rescue Force, there was a Black Phantom right out here, and that's because I forgot to turn on my Black Phantom mod. So they're completely gone for this episode. If that's a good thing or a bad thing to you is pretty much preference. I don't know what people think about them. I like them. I think they're cool. I think that just happened. I have a screenshot of this. Something like this has happened before, and it's happened... I think if I could, I might put a picture up and post, I guess you could say. Back when I was still using a Sunlight Strike sword and Havel's gauntlets. But then I realized that the Claymore is just an ungodly beast of destruction. So I just go chop away at that Snake Man. These guys do a lot of damage. Well, that's sorta obvious. So I don't know why I brought that up. This is New Game Plus 7. They're going to do way too much damage. Got a nice strategy for this guy, provided my arrows hit him. I normally just stun lock him using the bow like I did with that Channeler back in the Bell Tower part. But today I just decided to hit fire him. And here's the part I was talking about. This part caused me so much rage going through this game the first time, it isn't even funny. But if you can make it out there, you are home free for the most part as long as you make it right. There's a golem out there, he will throw giant fireballs at you. And so you want to be careful about that. But I don't think it's much of a problem. This is also a good place to get a couple large Titanite shards, and I think it's where... that is an awfully nasty cut, I'm not going to lie to you. I think it's where I got most of mine, to begin with. So we're going the opposite way to free some guy known as Big Hat Logan. You'll see why he's called that. And honestly, just a little bit. So, that's cool. So the way I get down here, I have to admit, is probably one of the most impromptu ways I possibly could have thought of. So as you can see, the Black Phantoms are back. Because this is... I think this was another day. I think I was so tired of the stupid, what's it called, no damage going through this, that I just took a bit of a day off. And it's something I want to do still. I sort of regret that I didn't do it in this playthrough, because this is one of the last times I'll be playing this game, because it's, well, not much to do in it anymore. I've done this, and there's not much else I really want to do. So here's a Snake Man. That's my that is my bloodstain from Wizard Rescue Force. Still there. I think I'm about to get hit in the face. No, I'm not. Oh yeah, I was smart and actually changed the boulder's direction. There's Logan. That's my souls. You open up this cage, you get 10,000 souls, which is always nice if you need them for some reason. There's plenty of reasons for it, and here's Logan.
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is not in my mind. The inactivity is repressive. Oh, heavens! Thank you! I'm sane, and I'd love to resume my travels, but I must log a few things first, and I owe you a favor. I will return to Farley Shrine. Speak with me there, so that I may impart my sorcery.
Alright, so with Logan out of the way...
Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Go on ahead. I'll be alone later. I'll be just fine, young.
Well, Logan wasn't out of the way just yet. So we're gonna head back to that bonfire and deal with the boss of this area. Who is arguably one of the easiest bosses to just utterly crush. And it's sort of hilarious. You should see his name up in the top left under the HUD. He is the Iron Golem, and it's and this little title watermark thing I've been wanting to do. I don't know why, I just think it looks cool. And besides, I've got plenty of room on my picture, so I don't think it's much of a problem. Down the way I was... What am I? Oh, I see what I'm looking at. So I didn't see what happened. It was a Black Phantom Lightning Snake Man. Which... Good God, how much longer am I gonna piddle in that fire? What am I doing? Am I scared? Oh. It's like I totally need those. Man. Need to get my Claymore, or Claymore Akumo, up to plus 2 trillion. So I think I'm playing smart. I'm playing smart. I realize that these guys have no poise, and down he goes! And now I'm gonna go shoot this guy in what look like to be the balls. So yeah, this fire does a pretty big amount of damage for what it is, which is fine. Which is fire. This is not a good day to be me, isn't it? Is it? I'm just all over the place. I thought this video was all over the place. No, I just can't form a competent sentence to save my life. Nonetheless, find the correct adjectives to make myself, you know, sound half decent. But hey, what can you do? This guy, I don't know. Actually, I was about to say something, but I forgot. But up here, we're going to kill the giant up here, because this guy, if you don't kill him during the boss fight, he'll make it 20 times. Oh God! Get out there! Get out there! Get out there! And yeah, he'll do that. That's pretty much your opportunity to kill him. Yeah, if you don't take care of this guy, he'll not only will you miss out on a Titanite chunk, but you'll also have to put up with his fireball crap during the boss fight, and it makes what could be a really easy fight really, really difficult. Those are some sick iframes right there. And I think they're with the giant. For this you get a extremely rare Titanite chunk, which is a substance more rare than a slab in Dark Souls 2. They can get you slabs like candy. You can get like 10 slabs vanilla game, and God only knows how many when it's not vanilla. But here's this guy. He looks tall, looks menacing, but his poise is laughable. An SL1 character can break this guy's poise, and that's pretty embarrassing. He can do a grab, and that's been the only thing that really has killed me by this guy, for the most part. And I think I've got him. Yeah, there he went! Poor Iron Golem. All of his fights end up like this. And I go point at the screen in victory and possible plagiarism. And he apparently had humanity on him, which is good. Because now I know how to speed up videos, so when the Four Kings come along I don't have to worry much. Anyway, we are going to examine the Ring of Light, but a little bit later. I'm going to go over a couple collectibles you can get here, because I love this place and it's really huge. So, over here, if you go down here and make a left, or no, you don't make a left. If you make a left here, actually, there's a chest, and I decided to hit this chest, and lo and behold, it's a mimic. You didn't see that one coming. So I think you can kill this guy and get a very good early game weapon. As I nearly escaped death by rushing that guy. By that time, the boulders would have built up and probably broke a hole in this wall. Maybe? Can't quite see. It's a dark place, I'm not going to lie to you. I think they have. Maybe? They're about to. So I decided to stand in front of it. That's a screensaver! And I'm a doofus. And over to my right is that serpent ring. And there it is. Now the next part is talking to a fellow character. A character and a person in this game. It is a very cool guy. He's actually one of my favorites, along with Solaire, along with a lot of characters in this game. It is Sigmire of Katarina, and this is the first time we'll be talking to him, as I stare off into the distance.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Sigmire of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall, or a ball, to be precise. I'm afraid I'm a bit too tough to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
Alright, so poor Sigmire.
I could try some rope. My head is big.
So the characters are interrupting me today. And I just changed clothes. What was I trying to do? I think I was trying to... Yeah guys, I did no damage. This is a cutscene. Alright, since I got brutally interrupted, to save Sigmire and allow him to progress to his next location, you've got to turn that cog in that area I was just in. But, anyway, this is the end of the video, and this is also the start of Anor Londo. Anor Londo is pretty cool, and I wet myself right here. Look at that! Oh god! And now I'm running for dear life. So, anyway, now that's wrapping up. I hope whoever's been watching this has been enjoying it very much, and whoever that might be, may they have a really good day. I will as well. I'll be recording a lot. See you guys later.